Assalamualaikum, dear friends, how are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, wounds, physical, psychological, emotional, wounds make our life miserable. Some of the wounds are not so easy to heal at all. Physical wounds, it takes time to heal. And as far the emotional wounds are concerned, it takes even more time, more effort, more patience before these wounds are healed, before a person start feeling normal emotionally. Dear friend, how can we heal the emotional wounds of a loved one, of a client, of a friend, or anybody we want to support? There are certain techniques. After a lot of research, after a lot of working on the subject, there certain techniques have been developed, and those certain techniques are going to be shared here in our today's talk. It's very important indeed. Let's look upon all that. There are 10 tips. Each one of these is more important than the other. Each one of these is highly useful. Let's look upon the 10 techniques of healing the emotional wounds of somebody. First of all, it is listen actively, listening actively. Sometimes all someone needs is someone to listen without judgment. Listening actively, we need to listen to them actively, and that too without judgment. Many a time, all what somebody is in need of, that someone should listen to them without judgment. So that is the number one thing out of the 10 tips out of the 10 techniques. Now the second technique is validate their feelings, validate their feelings, acknowledge their emotions, showing you understand and care. Acknowledge their emotions, showing that you understand and care. Validate their feeling, validate their feeling, acknowledge it. Don't say or don't say it in any way that you don't care, that you don't validate. So, dear friend, the second thing is validate their feelings. Now, the third is offer empathy, offering empathy. Share the time when you felt similarly, showing that you understand their pain. Yes, share the time when you felt similarly, showing that you understand their pain. Offer empathy, putting ourselves into the shoes of another person, putting ourselves in the circumstances like that one, so that the other person should feel that they are not alone, that she is not the only one who is suffering from a situation like this one. Rather, it is something which is slightly common. So, offer empathy. Now, the fourth is encourage self care. Encouraging self care. How can we do that? Suggest activities, suggesting activities that bring them joy and relaxation, like sleeping well 7 to 9 hours every night, like having proper nutrition, like exercising, like meditating. So these are encourage self-care, suggesting activities that bring them joy and relaxation. Now the fifth is help them reframe, helping them reframe. How can we do it? Assist them in finding a positive perspective, assist them in finding a positive perspective or silver lining. No matter what is the situation, what type of circumstances are there, and there are more than one ways to look upon the situation. Some of these angles are those angles which make us discouraged, disappointed, even more traumatized, while another some of these, like if at all somebody thinks that the challenges the challenges we are facing are actually sent to our life for the purpose of making us more strong. So that is a one way of looking upon the situation, while another person will start saying that okay, this is just like a devastation, this is nothing less than a disaster. So there are several ways to look upon one situation. Here what we have been taught is that help them reframe, assist them in finding a positive perspective or silver lining. Now the sixth is connect them with the resources. What kind of resources? How to connect them? Positive access to therapy, to sport groups or helpline. There are certain resources society is providing to us. Certain platforms have been created. Certain other professionals are offering their services free of cost to the needy people. So that is connect them with the resources. Now the seventh is be present. Be present. Spend quality time with them. Spending quality time with them, showing that you value their company, showing that you value their company. Be present, spend your quality time with them. Now the eighth is foster a safe space. Fostering a safe space, create an environment where they feel comfortable opening up. Create an environment where they feel comfortable opening up. Foster a safe space. Now the ninth is offer positive affirmation. After offering positive affirmation, share uplifting words, uplifting sentences to help shift their mindset. To help shift their mindset, there are words which are quite negative and discouraging. There are words and sentences which are quite positive and encouraging. So always offer positive affirmations. Offer positive affirmation. Now the 10th and the last is be patient and understanding. Be patient and be understanding. Recognize healing takes time and be a steady sport. Recognize healing takes time and be a steady sport. So these are the 10 techniques which does help us a lot in healing the wounds, emotional wounds of somebody, which are not that easy to heal. But with the right sort of technique, with the right sort of attitude, it is quite doable. That is what we have talked about today. That's all from me at the moment.